Well, when I was a freshman at the University of Notre Dame, I was walking along on the campus, and there are two lakes on the campus, and I happened to be scrutinizing a tree, and I was standing quite close to it because I was visually impaired at that time, not totally blind as I am now, and a little fat guy in a bathing suit came up to me. I didn't realize he was a priest at that time, and he said, "Son, I notice you've been given a challenge there, a visual challenge. How about if you would meet me on the other side of this lake in about a half hour, and I want to show you something." And then he proceeded to dive into the lake and swim away, and well beyond my vision. So I walked around the lake and to the little boathouse on the other side, and along came this guy dressed in black with a collar and jingling some keys. I said, "Oh my gosh, he's a priest." And he opened up the door and showed me the boats inside, and we carried one down, put the mast on it, got everything in place, and he said, "Jump in, we're going to sail." And we started to sail, and he told me how to handle the lines. "Pull that one in. That's called the jib, that sail up forward." I said, "Yes, I've heard something about that." "Now pull in the main." Then he introduced me to some very nice fellows, and from then on, I was in the sailing program at the university, and we actually raced against other colleges, and I was able to help out. I didn't steer the boat except during practice sessions, but during races, I handled the lines. But during practice sessions, they sometimes let me steer with somebody coaching me.
How'd you end up in Cleveland?
I was born and raised in Cleveland, and I was attracted to Lake Erie, which is a treasure, and the Great Lakes are 20% of the world's fresh water, which I didn't know at that time, but I do know now. And I did a lot of swimming and boating on Lake Erie, but never any sailing.
So now you're into sailing.
Oh, I've been sailing since I was 18, enjoying it. When I graduated and got a job, then I sailed on other people's boats for a while, and then I bought my own. And I had a succession of sailboats throughout my adult life. And when I married my wife, Fran, she was my first mate for a long time. And other people would go out with me, and they would provide the visual feedback, and I would provide the sailing knowledge. And between the two of us, or three of us, we would get back safely.